Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner. Right, I am on one of my bargain trips. I'm in Tunisia on an all-inclusive holiday that cost me £334. Today, I'm going to put to test and see just how good a value that was. I did this recently when I went on the cruise ship, and what I'm going to attempt to do is to eat and drink more inclusive food and drink than I paid, basically, for the day of this holiday. To do that, I need to consume at least £47, and I think it's about 72p's worth of food and drink. So what I'm going to do is document everything that I consume throughout the day, put a value to it, and try and eat at least 50 quid's worth, I reckon. Yeah, let's do it. So let's go start with some breakfast.
I began the challenge with my usual breakfast selection of spicy beans, fried potato and scrambled egg. Some of you have been complaining that I always have this and it's boring. Well, to you I say I have found that when these three foods are paired together, it provides the most nutritious and delicious of breakfasts. Anyway, I had a frothy coffee and a crappy juice to accompany this, and when it finished I went and had a chocolate croissant and a piece of toast. Price-wise, again, some of you were moaning saying I overpriced my buffet breakfast in my previous video of this nature at £8. That was just a Wetherspoons equivalent and I thought it was fine, but apparently some of you live in Bradford and it's much cheaper there, so I will price this accordingly after your moaning.
Oh, it's all kicking off in Catland again. Might have to jump in and referee this. Come on, lads and lasses, you know, no assumption agenda. Come here and be calm. Come here and have a stroke. Oh, there's another one. Oh, it's that whiny ginger one. This little one had some of my chicken kebab last night, so he's definitely my friend. So that other ginger one. All right. I think that's the aggressor hiding back there.
Peeing on the post.
Right, just strolling up to get some cash out. Look at the sunshine. This is bloody lovely today. Absolutely gorgeous. Gonna show you where we got the kebab last night as well, because that was bloody brilliant. £2.25 for lovely kebab, fresh naan bread, and some very nice chips. There it is, absolute bargain, bloody lovely. Probably gonna come back tonight for another one. Yeah, I am back in my room post-breakfast. Yeah, much as I'd love to give that a really high value, I don't think I can justify that, really. So I'm going to charge a £5 for the breakfast, a £1 for the coffee. And I'll be honest with you, the juice is kind of worthless. It's more like squash than juice, so I won't charge myself for that. So what's that, £6? And I did have another coffee in the reception as well. So let's call it £7 so far, which is a start. Not a massively strong one, but well, it's going to be a long day, isn't it? Anyway, me and Nigh are going to go down to the beach now. We just had a little stroll up the road to get some cash out. And yeah, we're going to head down the beach and we're going to get in the sea. I think a swim in the sea, obviously a lot colder than a swimming pool here. It's gonna work off some calories, isn't it? It's gonna make me hungry. It's gonna give me more capacity for eating and drinking. So yeah, just got to get in there now, which probably won't be very pleasant considering it's January. Never mind, it's gonna be better than it would be in England, isn't it? Right, we're down on the beach. It looks lovely and sunny, and it is nice and warm when the sun hits you. There is also a very bracing wind. All the locals who are down here are wearing coats and hats and stuff. Not sure how this is going to go, but I'm going to give it a go. No, don't like that. Don't like that at all. Right, I'm down in the buffet. It's time for the challenge to continue. Let me show you what I've got. It's a very simple first plateful. Just kind of warming my stomach up, I guess. Turn you around, it'll be easier, won't it? There we go. So yeah, just a little kind of a warm-up for my stomach, if you will. Slice of pizza and a few chips, and I'm going to get involved in the heavy-duty meats and stuff. Right, that's the warm-up done. Now it's time to get some proper food in. Right, here we go. Plate number 2 consists of lovely lump of chicken, lovely dollop of mashed potato, what looks like some very tasty beef flakes. Well, that's what they're labelled as, but basically it's bits of beef with some cooked vegetables and a load of salad, all washed down with a full-fat Coca-Cola. Just strolling down for a little bit of crazy golf. Very enjoyable lunch. I'm going to assign it a monetary value, an overall one rather than breaking it down per plate. I'm going to give it an overall value of £10, I think. 2 big plates of food, 2 glasses of Coke. I think a tenner's fair enough. Takes me up to 16 quid for the day, and we're motoring. I'm now going to go smash Nigh at Crazy Golf. On this one, Big Nigh's just took 5 shots.
6.
The loop 6 was it?
Yeah.
6, right, there you go. There you go, that's a different way of doing it. Don't worry about that. Just smash it. Sometimes power is all you need. Maximum power. Oh, I'm gonna. There's not even a hole there. This one's just a dent. Right, here we go. Come on, stop moving. Twat. Two. Right, golf was an absolute battle, back and forth, but ultimately Big Nights did beat me by 2 holes, unfortunately. Trying to console myself now with a victory in a bit of competitive petanque. Bloody loving the petanque. Hey, the gods of competition are smiling on me again. Resounding petanque victory. Well, I say resounding, actually. It was an incredible comeback. We were like 9-1 down, but point by point, we just kind of, inched our way into the lead. It was incredible. Nigh just taking it badly. He's having a little rest now. Oh, he's not really got it about it. He's just knackered, so he's having a rest before we have dinner. I thought I'd come out and have a little explore again. I do like it up here. I'm still not sure what this town's called, whether it's Suez or Port Alcantara. I don't know, but it's nice to have a little walk and get out, isn't it, when you're somewhere different? Especially when you're on your own. It's a little bit different exploring on your own. Yeah, let's go see what we can find. Tell you what, it's lovely strolling around here. So many people had said to me before I came, and when they found out I was here, oh, be careful there, be careful, people are going to try and rob you. I've not felt like that at all. I felt perfectly safe walking around. I've got my phone out, no qualms about it. I guess it's slightly different for me because of the sheer size of me, you know what I mean? No one's thinking, oh, he's an easy target at 6'5", but still, there's no kind of undercurrent of danger here at all. It's just nice, strolling along in the sun and enjoying it. Right, that was a slightly risky endeavour. They always stop you along here, like, oh, my friend, brother, I work in your hotel, do you want this, do you want that? Or, my friend, do you want hashish and stuff? This guy had a slightly different tact. He was just really, really nice walking alongside me for ages. He invited me to the park to try his hash, so I went along, which probably wasn't the best idea. But he was super, super friendly, at least at first, when he realised I had no money to buy any on me. Well, at least that's what I told him. He became slightly less friendly, but he has given me his phone number, and we've agreed that if I'm ever back in Tunisia and in the need of hashish or cocaine, I can phone him, which obviously I won't be doing. But yeah, it was a nice little experience. One of those things that you really wish you could film, because the conversations are interesting and their techniques are so different, aren't they? They're always kind of renegotiating. Oh, you'll try this, you'll like it, you get this, I'll give you that. Oh no, just this much. It's just interesting, but I don't think drug dealers really like to be filmed, so I didn't risk it. But yeah, that was an experience. If a slightly stupid decision by me, but there you go, spur of the moment, and hopefully that little puff is going to give me the hunger for dinner tonight. I can eat even more. I really need to get my arse into gear in this challenge as well. I've only done eating so far. Alcohol is where I'm really going to get my money back with the cocktails tonight. But I guess eating more is going to help me drink more later as well. So yeah, created a hunger. Hopefully it's going to help me smash the challenge. And had a nice little experience. It's slightly risky. Oh, just a lovely little live stream on my Twitch. It was so nice. It reminded me of the ones that I used to do back in the day. I don't know, there's something about getting away that just relaxes me. I just feel like I can leave behind all the stress and toxin and rubbish that went on for the last few years, and just, yeah, it's nice just to just chat and be chilled. I think what it was is because people couldn't have donations on as well. You know, they couldn't be bloody hectic and stuff. It was dead nice. Anyway, buffet's open now, so let's go get some food. I tell you what, that thing in that bloke's that he gave me to smoke, I only had a couple of puffs, but I feel really relaxed with it. Real slow burner, this stuff that they give you out here. It builds up on you over time. Anyway, let's go and get some food.
Thus begun one of the greatest buffet experiences of my life. The fact that I had this extra hunger created by my illicit hashish experience, combined with the fact that they'd chosen this very evening to serve pulled pork for the first time, made me believe the stars had aligned. It was incredible. Pulled pork with apple sauce, mountains of mashed potato, green beans, onions, a red chilli just 'cause I fancied it. Then, like a medieval king, just 'cause I fancied it again, my eye turned to the desserts. In particular, strawberries caught my eye, strawberry mousse, a strawberry dessert creation, a lovely ice cream creation, and a little bit of lemonade ice cream. It was exquisite. I absolutely destroyed these desserts with a venom and a vigour. And then, after I'd finished them, as a palate cleanser, if you please, I had a lovely plate of chips. Thus begun the drinking in earnest. I sunk a couple of pints before moving on to the brandies and cokes.
It wouldn't be a foreign holiday without the obligatory karaoke, would it? I'm not 100% sure, but I think these guys are singing a song about being French. I feel a little bit like they might be slagging us off. Probably just my paranoid mind, but I feel like the words might be the French are better than the English or something. Probably overthinking it. It's well interesting to hear them sing. I like to kind of try and guess what nationality they are. It's pretty obvious in most cases. We have the French, we have the English. I'm thinking this is German. Austrian or... yeah, German or Austrian, I think. Maybe Swiss. Sounds a bit like... I feel like he could be in the Munich Beer Hall. Yeah, German.
I sunk a couple more beers and then moved on to the pina coladas due to their higher monetary value.
Just having a moment's brief respite from the karaoke. It's decent, to be fair. There's so many talented singers here. And I think I judged the French a bit harshly. They've been rocking the place out, to be fair to them. I just got a bit paranoid, I think, because I heard the word anglais in the song. Don't know what it meant, but yeah, I've let it go now anyway. Yeah, really, really good evening. Enjoying the drinks. I don't know how many I've had now. Kind of lost count of that, so I'll have to add it all up when I'm editing or something, or tomorrow I can watch the footage back up. It's been kind of recording the drinks and giving a little thumbs up so I know how many I've had. I only started that after a couple of pints, so yeah, I must remember it'll be difficult to add up the total, but I'm going to do it. I'll be honest whether I've passed or not. Giving it my bloody best though, either way.
Kept up my consumption with brandy and cokes and pina coladas.
Hey, right, it's super late now. Big Night has just left. We snuck a couple of drinks up to my balcony to have out there. Well, not snuck. No sneaky peekiness. It's all inclusive. We're entitled to it. Yeah, had about my balcony, which is amazing. You know, really nice weather. It's got a jumper on, but proper pleasant out there, just having a few drinks. Been a really, really good day. I've got no idea whether I've passed a challenge. I've lost all count of that. I'll have to work that out when I'm back at home. I'll film like the end of the video and we'll add it all up, see whether I've passed or failed. But sometimes the experience is the important thing, and it's been a bloody brilliant experience today. Even the karaoke I really enjoyed. It normally irritates me massively, but it was just like holiday vibes. It seemed perfect. Yeah, really, really good. And the drinking of the cocktails was great fun, and just people watching, sitting there and people watching the music and everyone enjoying themselves, and the hardcore drinkers as well. That's the thing. There's a couple of them, you can really spot them. It must be an alcoholic's dream, all inclusive. They're making their bloody holiday cost back every single day, aren't they? You know, you spot them. They're there in the morning, this couple of guys at 10 o'clock, bang on the pints. You know, and fair enough, it's your holiday. You do as you want. But you see it start to turn serious as it gets later in the day. The approaching closing of the bar, they move on to the whiskey chases too, just necking them back. And One of them was just chatting to the wall, just staring at it, talking away. The other, another guy, they don't know each other, they're just sitting separately. Other guys stumbling around and stuff. They're perfectly friendly. Perfectly friendly. Hotel staff must not like it though. They'll be like, oh God, not making a profit off him, are we? He'll drink his whole holiday cost back in the first day. Anyway, each to their own. As long as they're enjoying themselves, I bloody am. I bloody am. Right, I'm going to go to bed because I'm absolutely knackered. I'll film, the end of the video when I get home and we'll see whether I've passed or I've failed. Yeah, absolutely awesome. Can't believe it's the last day of my holiday tomorrow. It's been great. Right, I'll see you in the future. Good morning to all of you. I do feel a little bit delicate this morning. Which is basically me telling you that I am slightly hungover. I did a challenge yesterday, didn't I? Where I tried to eat and drink back my the cost of my holiday for a day, and it has left me feeling a tiny bit worse for wear this morning. But it's fine. It just means I gave the challenge my all last night. Anyway, today is going to be a really, really good day. Going to go up to the ancient part of town, up to the Medina, and have a look round all the markets and stuff. It should be good. Just need to go and get involved in the all-inclusive breakfast, I think. That will sort me right out and get me ready for the day. So, let's go do that. Let's go have breakfast and then we can go about the day feeling slightly more with it, hopefully. Yeah. Right, I've just gone out for a little stroll in the gardens before my breakfast. I thought it would clear my head a little bit, and it is so nice out here. It is hands down easily the hottest day of the week so far, and it's only like 9:10. Could be proper scorchio today. Right, just nip back to my room for a biological evacuation, and I literally do not believe what is happening. It's like the cruise 2.0. When I was on the cruise ship, my toilet broke. The flush wouldn't work after I'd done a biological evacuation. Just performed one now, and I'm sitting here again like Gollum guarding my bloody pooey precious. Oh, Christ, now I've got to go down to reception and ask them to come up and fix it. All the while, I've got a turgid turd sitting in the bloody toilet. And it is turgid because I've been drinking loads and eating loads. It's just bloody embarrassing. Why can't toilets just work consistently? Stupid bloody thing. Oh, this is going to be humiliating, isn't it? So, we are going to head out to the ancient shopping area, the Medina, but we're going to wait till after lunch because it's all inclusive. We may as well chuck into the free food before we go. Just got kind of an hour free now. We've come down to the beach to have a drink, and it's so nice down here. Look at that. It's like a warm summer's day back in England. Like if you had this weather, you'd be buzzing. You're thinking it's bloody lovely. It's January here. £334 this cost. I literally couldn't recommend it highly enough. Not quite sure what's going on down there, but I think they might be filming some kind of TikTok. I have to look it up when I get home. I'm dancing away though. Focus. Little synchronised dancing. Right, we're heading up to the shopping place, the Medina. Should be awesome. I've switched to my GoPro, and we're going to try and get a taxi this time because walking there last time did not work. Actually, it's getting a bit hot. I might even have to take my jumper off. Right, here we go. This is a bit different. Look at this. So I'm thinking the old markets are in there. There's also a boatload of old boats there, like pirate ships. I don't think they're actual pirate ships. I think they're just kind of new ones that have been made to appeal to tourists, but it's interesting. So that's got to be over there, that kind of wall, I reckon. Right, this is going to be hectic. You can already tell we're not even in yet. We're already getting approached. This is going to be, it's going to be an experience. Hey, cat.
And so our journey begun into the land of knockoff Nike products, interesting fruit and vegetables, and slightly questionable looking meat. Now, my tactic in a place like this, because it can be quite overwhelming, they all want to stop you and talk to you and basically sell you something. So my tactic is to walk a big loop of the area, just keep on walking and just look at stuff out the corner of my eye. I then decided there's something I want to come back for and buy, and then I do it. I'll come back prepared and ready to haggle. Always go in at like half the price they've quoted you and just get it done. This tactic is much easier to implement when you do not have females with you. Unfortunately, it's one of the weaknesses of their species. They are unable to just walk past a shop, a stall or anything, anywhere where they sell stuff. They are drawn into there like slightly demented moths. Oh, I'm just going to have a look, even if you've not got time, even if they've not got money to buy something. They just want to go into those shops. Luckily, it was just me and Big Nigh, so we were able to just cruise around like the bloody Blues Brothers with no one bothering us. We didn't actually go back and buy anything because there was nothing that I wanted, but it was very nice to have a look round.
Look at this. So this is like Trafalgar Square in London, but instead of pigeons, just got cats. Feline version of Trafalgar Square. Kind-hearted guy giving them some food. Look at them all. They've got like a fish or something. They're bloody loving it. Pied Piper of felines. Alright, we've taken a break from the shopping. Well, I say taking a break, I'm kind of done with the shopping now. It was nice to have a look round, but there's nothing I really want to buy. And I do really want to enjoy a lovely large beer in the shades. Very pleasant. In fact, it's so warm, I've even taken my jumper off and stuck my cap on. Right, we're back now. Markets were dead interesting, if a little bit hassly, but now I'm going to head in and have... well, it's probably going to be my last swim, isn't it? Which is a little bit sad. I can't believe I'm going home tomorrow. Anyway, I'm not going to think about that. I'm going to go and enjoy the awesome swimming pool, maybe a little sauna, and absolutely a bit of bubbles, jacuzzi time. I've had a bloody awesome time swimming. That was one of my favourite times in that pool. It was, I mean, I'm going to miss it massively, the ability to just jump in and swim whenever I want, and the sauna, steam room, jacuzzi, all of it. It's just the ultimate relaxation package. It makes you feel brand bloody new. Yeah, really enjoyed that. So much so, actually, that me and Nigel were sitting in the jacuzzi. I was like, I'm well hungry. And Nigel was like, yeah, so am I. What time is it? We had a look and it was 7 o'clock. You know, that's half an hour after the bloody buffet opens. The buffet's been open like 45 minutes now. That's unheard of for me. Normally I'm straight bloody there. Can't wait to see what's, you know, what they've got, what I can select and consume and stuff. Goes to show you, you know, time does bloody fly when you're having a good time. Anyway, I've I've hung my swimming costume out on the balcony. Hopefully that will dry overnight so I can pack it safely in my suitcase in the morning. And sadly, it's time for us to go down and have the last dinner buffet selection. I hope they've got some good bloody meat tonight. Really enjoyed the beef, really enjoyed the pork this week. I will be disappointed if I end up with turkey being the main meat on my last night. Anyway, let's go and see. Fingers bloody crossed. Right, I thought I should show you this as it's my last dinner of the holiday, and they have excelled themselves. Going out on an absolute high. Look at that. Massive chunk of chicken, old chicken breast. Nice little jacket potato, mountain of mash and some green beans. Bloody lovely. Hey, right. My last evening is over. It's done. The holiday is leffing. Crikey, look at me speaking French. It's been an amazing trip, actually. It's made me really think about stuff like French people, for one. That's a thing. Like their energy. There's this group of Frenchies here, and you've probably seen it in the vlog, actually, doing karaoke and stuff. They've just got really good energy. They were really up for the karaoke. They were blasting out "Oh What a Night," which sounds great in French, by the way. Words I never thought I'd say. Just clapping, smashing their feet along, just really going for it. You know, and German people as well, like the captain. I think I filmed some petanque with him. Like, he was just this old German geezer, but he was really nice as well. You know, you think you know all these things, you got these ideas and stuff, but then when you actually experience being around, sometimes you have to reassess. And it's important to keep an open mind, never be against reassessing your opinion, changing your opinion, is you've got more knowledge. Yeah, the captain, he was so funny. Wonderful. That's what they always said when you did a good shot in Patonk. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. I can't do it, but I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss everyone here. It's the amazing thing about going away. It gives you the chance to just meet people, you know. It's so important that when you're young, it's so easy. You're at school, college, uni, you're around all these people, all your mates are there, and if you're not mates with them, you will be soon, because you're all in the same situation, and there's loads of you there. Happens a lot less as you get older. A lot less, especially if you don't work in a really big, busy place. You know, your mates have got their own relationships and lives and stuff, so you see them a bit less, and when you're on holiday, everyone's just a bit more open-minded, aren't they? Because again, you're all in the same situation. You're away and you're all in a good mood and everyone's making eye contact and smiling with each other and joking away. It's just lovely. It's just lovely. I've had such a great time. Tunisia has been incredible. The people have been super friendly. The hotel's been nice. The price was more than nice. Yeah, I'd definitely come back here, and I couldn't recommend it highly enough to people. You know, everyone said to me before I came away, oh, be careful, Cal, watch yourself on this street, you got to be so on it and stuff. And yeah, people are trying to sell you stuff because they've got no money here, and it's always that way, isn't it? If you go somewhere where someone's got no money, they want you to give them some money. It's that way in London, it's that way in loads of different places in the world, isn't it? When there's people who are skint and they're desperate, they want help. But I've not felt in danger. I've not felt any danger at all. Like nothing but friendliness. Really nice, open people. The hotel's been good. The staff have been good. Massive shout out to Bruno. I've got a little photo with him actually. We did some selfies tonight. I'll pop them up. Lovely bloody staff. Lovely bloody staff. Bruno, absolute legend. Yeah, it's been a bloody good holiday. Yeah, thank you. That's what I really want to say. Thank you to all of you. You know, over the last couple of years, there were times where I thought maybe if given the choice again to go back and upload like that first video on YouTube, maybe I wouldn't do it. Like, it resulted in a lot of stress over the last couple of years for me and everyone around me, whether it be family and my bloody neighbours and people who were unfortunate enough to live in my village or have businesses there that people review bombed as fake me and stuff. You know, loads of stresses. I don't want to go on about it because it's over now, which is good. But yeah, there were times where I thought, oh, maybe if I could go back in time, I wouldn't do it. But I definitely don't feel like that now. Like, just, yeah, it's life-changing, isn't it? To finally be able to, well, for me, it's life-changing to be able to enjoy everything that I'd worked towards for the last few years and stuff, and just be allowed to enjoy it. It's great. And I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, you know, me travelling around and stuff. Some of you are only happy when I'm angry and miserable and stuff, but I'm sorry, I'm bloody happy at the moment, and it's great. And thank you to all of you who made it possible. I'm playing a really dangerous game because I've had a skinful and I'm lying back on my bed now, and I need to get all my stuff ready for the morning, fully packed and stuff. Got to be up at 7 in the morning. But yeah, just a moment's happy reflection now. It's been great. Tunisian daybreak for the last time. A little bit sad, but I'm just enjoying the beauty of it. Yeah, day has broken, morning has come for the last time on this Tunisia trip for me. Yeah, here we are, the last morning, the last day. A little bit sad, a little bit early, but it's not too bad compared to some of the early starts I've had. India especially, having to get up at 3. On the way out here, having to get up at 3, you know what I mean? This isn't too bad. Anyway, I've got an hour and a half. Yeah, about half 8 the coach comes, I think. So I've got an hour and a half or so before I have to get on the airport transport. Gives me time to go and enjoy one last buffet breakfast. And yeah, I really need to make it count because for the next few hours I'm going to be travelling. Let's go, wait. Right, the coach will be here any second, but I just thought I'd come outside and see if I could see any of the cats for the last time. Doesn't appear any of my favourites are out here though, just this ginger one, which I could never quite bond with. He's got the fear. No way, are we going to have a breakthrough? No, I thought we were on the last morning. You're alright. Come on, let's have a little stroke before I go. One last breakthrough. No, that's all he's got. That's all he's got is this little scared cry. Too scared to have a stroke. Too ginger to be loved by the other cats. It's a sad existence. Come on. No. Alright, goodbye little ginger cat. There's Big Nigel's and mine's case there. Just waiting to get on the coach. That's my coat on top, and honestly, the sight of my coat is sickening. Now I'm going to have to put that great big thing back on just to survive in England. I really don't want to. Right, here we go. Just been dropped off at the airport. This really is the last sight in Tunisia. I don't know whether you can see them in the background. There's some lovely little mountains and stuff. Massively going to miss this. I'll tell you what, this airport is so quiet as well. This is amazing. Right, goodbye Tunisia. You've been awesome. Right, I'm through security now. I'm airside and waiting. Big Nige has not been so unfortunate. For some reason, I don't think they like his face. On the way through, he got pulled out and swabbed and everything, and now he's been sent again for the additional security measures to have all his bags checked. So, yeah, just waiting for him. Hopefully he comes through soon and we'll be on our flight. And I am back in Bristol after enjoying all of the delights that Tunisia has to offer. Feeling slightly down to be back in what is quite dull and grey Bristol, so I am sampling the best of what England's got to offer. I'm having a Greggs. Greggs has been consumed, goodbyes have been said, and it's now time for me to push on back home to the Isle of Wight. Yeah, getting bored of travelling now. Right, I'm back on the Isle of Wight. I'm nearly home. It's like 11:30. I'm just waiting to be picked up now. Didn't enjoy my journey. Train was an absolute nightmare. About halfway through, a group of drunken teenagers got on, so the train stank of a combination of an excess of aftershave and knife crime. Also, my Dr. Pepper's leaked all over my rucksack, so yeah, not enjoying me back in England.
I have returned. Yeah, I'm back home again now, and I've had time to decompress. Well, that's probably the wrong word, isn't it, after being on holiday? But I've had time to look at it logically and break it all down, especially doing the editing and stuff. So, in terms of the challenge, I was all over the place, wasn't I? I really struggled to retain those figures in my head when I'm doing the challenges. Maybe I'll have to take out a bit of paper or something and a pen. Anyway, so breakfast, it was £7 I assigned for the total price, including my frothy coffees. For my lunchtime buffet, it was a tenner, which I think is more than fair. You know, a couple of plates of food, loads of full fat Coke and stuff. And it was a tenner for my dinner. Which I think is fair enough, again, for a couple of plates of food, loads of desserts and stuff, full fat Coke. Anyway, food-wise, that takes us to £27. I'm pretty sure there would have been a couple of other frothy coffees throughout the day. But we'll stick to what I remember, £27. Now, the drinking was where I made up a lot of my money in the evening. I had at least 6 of those beers, and I'm going to assign them a value of £2 a drink. And I had at least 6 cocktails through the evening as well. Again, I'm going to assign them a value of £2. I thought when I was doing it, I'd probably give them a higher value. But people have been saying in comments and stuff that they do maybe water down the alcohol. I don't think they did. I think my whole immunity to alcohol thing was actually me not realising I was drunk. I did watch them make it and they were doing it fair and square. Anyway, but we do £2. Anyway, if you do £2, that's 12 drinks. It takes us to over £50, so we've totally smashed that challenge. And to be fair, I think I was doing that most days. You know, it wasn't really a challenge. I was drinking and eating that much almost every day. It was incredible value for £334. And there were people there who were doing like long stays. There was this one woman doing 3 weeks. She was working from home in the morning, so she only took off like a week and a half holiday. And she paid like £720 for it. She said the flights are the most expensive bit. Loads of people were doing that long stays. Older couples from England, Germany and stuff. They were saying, you know, when you take into account not having to heat and electric and buy all your food and stuff, it only cost them a couple £100 to spend like a month there, which is amazing, isn't it? Just it's opened my eyes to this whole world of extra value, extra good deals that you can get. You know, they're quite thrifty when you think about it, especially with the English weather like it is. Anyway, for the next trip, I'm going to do something different. People have been saying they want me to go a bit further afield. I've been asking for opinions and stuff in comments. Now, the most popular seem to be either the USA or somewhere in Asia, maybe Thailand, Vietnam. I loved India. I wouldn't mind going back there and exploring the south of India. But I think those are probably like we'll say those are the most four most like requested stuff. We'll say the USA, which would be great. I want to go out there and try their food, Walmart and stuff. There's loads that I could do in the United States of America. I've never been. What were the others? Thailand, people liked. That would be interesting as well. It's a totally different world, isn't it? You know, loads to experience there. All kinds of interesting stuff. Much of which I would not want to partake in, but never mind. There's also Sri Lanka. I quite fancy Sri Lanka and India. Let's have those choices. Oh, in Vietnam as well. And if you leave in the comments your most kind of where you think you'd like me to go next, what I will do is take the 2 most popular ones and I will put it to a vote for the channel members. We're saying a day's time or something, 2 days time. Trying to be a bit more organised. Right, that is where we'll leave this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I did. Bloody love Tunisia. Bargain in a lovely country. If you did enjoy the video, please do leave a like. If you didn't, please do leave a dislike. I do always want your honest opinions. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching.